Hey everyone, today is February 21st. It's my bird's hatch day. It's Shmuel's birthday. She is 10. Also, it's Shmuel's long distance friend, Pionis, also hatch day as well today. So, happy hatch day to Shmuel's long distance boyfriend. He's 4 though, I guess he likes older women. So I know it's like a day since I made my last video, which is really funny because prior to yesterday it had been like forever since I had made a video, but something happened yesterday that I was going to talk about because it was just one of those moments where I was like, I was at class and oh yeah, that quiz I was going to fail, I didn't even take it. I just like blew off the entire class and went to African dance instead. It was good. Anyway, what was I going to talk about? Oh god. Oh, right, class. Okay, so we had a guest speaker who was from this, like, organization that I forgot the name of in Oregon. And, sorry, I am so spacey right now. I don't know where I am, but I'm, like, thinking about 100 things at one time. Anyway, he said it's some kind of, like, health thing, public health, organization or whatever. And, I was sitting there with my friend in class and we're watching this guy, and both of us are very, like, I'm the one with an eating disorder, but we're both, like, very health conscious and, like, conscious of calories, and we don't like, well, I don't know about her. I mean, I know she's health conscious, but that's about all I know. But, I don't like, you know, things that are bad for you and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so, the guy says that he works for the organization that is responsible for making chains, at least in Oregon, if not like other places, put their calories on the menu, like at fast food restaurants and other places. And I was like looking at this guy with like the most hatred ever. I don't literally hate the guy, but like, I was thinking in my head, do you have any idea how much like grief it's caused me to have the calories listed on the menu? Like, I know, it's helpful for, you know, a population. I get that. That's okay. That's good. I'm glad. But I don't know. I don't know what I want to have happen instead. It's not like you can just and have it be gone because, you know, it's necessary. It's helpful. But, like, maybe it could be optional or something. I don't know. But, like, I don't like to see it. And I was just irritated with this guy. So anyway, it gets worse. So that was bad enough. I was sitting there like, okay, you know, move on, please. I don't want to talk about that. But no, he goes on to say, like, you know, this one food meal thing at this restaurant that I'm not going to name? He named it, but I'm not going to. He's like, and it consists of this food, like this hamburger and fries and this and the other thing. And I'm going, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. And he goes, and it amounts to big number of calories. And I was like, ugh. I mean, I would never eat that in the first place because it has bacon on it, and I don't like bacon even before I had an eating disorder because I'm Jewish and it's not kosher. I don't keep kosher, but anyway, it's one of those things. Anyway, but so there was never any danger of me eating that in the first place, but just like to hear him say that number, it scared me. Like my heart was like boo 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 boo. I was like, ooh, and I was like starting to sweat because he kept on saying, like, and then he started talking about coffee shops and like this drink is this much calories and that drink is that much calories and these people put whipped cream and like sprinkles or whatever, and he's like talking about these like very caloric things, and like I started freaking out. Like I was sweating, like my forehead was sweating and like my heart was racing and like I wanted to get up and leave. But I was like, no, it's okay. He's not going to talk about this forever because that's not what the whole, like, presentation was going to be about, but I was freaking out. I was just like, I don't want to know this, you know? And anyway, I think that, I mean, this might be kind of a brash statement or something, but I think it needs to be said. I think that there's a big, like, paradox, no, not paradox, I don't know, dilemma, maybe, going on in the world right now, where, like, it's true, you know, childhood obesity rates are going up, and adult obesity rates are going up too, but so is the number of people with eating disorders. And I'm not saying that one is better or worse or, you know, more severe than the other. You know, it's bad all around, but I wish that people would pay more attention to the clashes that these two states of being encounter with one another. I don't mean like people clashing. Well, I'm not explaining this very well. I mean like, how do you reconcile the discrepancy between helping and harming with calories on the menu, for example? Like, yeah, it might help somebody to make a healthier decision, but as for me, it just makes me not want to eat anything sometimes. And it's really hard for me. Like, it's good for the health of some people, but it's bad for my health. If public health is defined as the mental, physical, every kind of health of the public, I'm the public, that's my mental health, that's not helpful for me. But that's me. I mean, it could be different for somebody else with an eating disorder too, but I know I'm not the only one that doesn't like to see calories on the menu. I know I'm not the only one. And it's just like, I really want to make a documentary or something about like, this might be a touchy subject that I'm about to bring up, but I'm going to try. I believe that it's possible to recover from an eating disorder. I know because I've seen people that have done it. So I think it's possible. But I also think that it's possible not to recover like me and live with it every day and function. Like, you know, people say, oh, you have an eating disorder, you have to recover, da-da-da. It's like, yeah, well, what about the people like me that still have the eating disorder but live with it every day? And yeah, I run into trouble with it, but I, like, cope with it. I make my way around. I deal with it. And my foot's asleep. And, because I have to. I mean, I don't have a choice. I can't just stop existing, and I can't snap my fingers and get rid of the problem. So what choice do I have but to, like, deal with it and live with it every day? I wish that people would sort of recognize that not everything that's good for one person is good for everybody, and not necessarily change that, but just be aware of it. That was kind of all over the place, but anyway, that's my 2 cents on the subject. Needless to say, yesterday's class was a little bit stressful, so then instead of going to take the quiz that I was going to fail, I just like blew the whole thing off and went to African dance and saved the remaining shreds of my sanity. So it actually ended up being okay, but we'll see what happens when I go back to class tomorrow. Okay, well, that's all. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.